10:47 p.m. Fluorescent lights buzzed overhead. Aisle 6 smelled like cleaning spray and cold French fries. Haley Jennings rubbed her temples behind the checkout lane of Discount Market number 47, trying to stay awake. Her shift was supposed to end at 10, but someone called out, so she stayed. 12 hours in. Back aching. Feet numb. Uniform apron wrinkled. Hair tied up with a pencil because the elastic broke 4 hours ago. She scanned a frozen pizza. Beep. Another soda. Beep. Then her phone buzzed. A text from her sister. "Can you bring something home? We don't have dinner." Haley looked at the last $10 in her pocket. She reached for the discounted spaghetti and a jar of sauce near the register. She quietly rang it through under employee discount, then pulled out her debit card. Swiped once. Declined. She froze. Tried again. Declined. She could feel the man behind her shift in place. And then it came. That voice, loud, sharp, mocking. "You work here, and you can't afford dinner?" She turned slowly. A man in his 50s, clean suit, hair slicked back, Bluetooth in one ear, one eyebrow arched in amusement. "Maybe if you smiled more, your card would work." Someone in line snickered. Haley wanted to melt into the floor. She canceled the purchase, set the spaghetti aside. "Sorry, price error." She smiled faintly, voice calm, even if her hands were shaking. The man stepped up. About time. He threw a small energy drink, 2 lottery tickets, and a bag of beef jerky on the belt. "Let's go, sunshine." Haley scanned the items. Then the lottery tickets. The first was blank. The second? She froze. Her screen blinked. $7,000 jackpot winner. Validate ID. Haley blinked. Looked again. $7 million. The system flagged it in red. A pop-up appeared asking for confirmation, authentication, and ticket signature. She looked up slowly. The man was texting. Didn't notice her pale face. "Sir." He looked up. "What? Is there a problem?" Haley took a breath. "This ticket. It's a winner." His eyes lit up. "How much?" $7 million. Silence. Then a slow smile spread across his face. "You're joking." "No, sir, but—" He stepped forward, excited now. "I knew it! I knew this was my year!" He reached for the ticket. Haley held it back. "It's not signed." He blinked. "So?" "Lottery policy says it must be signed before claiming, and the system just flagged it for verification." He scoffed. "I bought it. You saw me. Hand it over." But Haley didn't move. Actually, the moment it's scanned and flagged, it becomes state property until verified. And unsigned tickets legally belong to whoever presents them. He laughed. "You're a cashier, not a lawyer. Give me my damn ticket." She didn't flinch. "Sir, the store has security footage, audio, witnesses. You mocked me. You threw the ticket down without signing. I scanned it. Now it's flagged. And it's not yours." His face turned red. He stepped closer, voice low. "You steal that ticket, and I'll ruin you." Haley stayed calm. "You already tried." Then she pressed the manager button. The manager arrived. Security, too. They watched the footage. Everything matched. The ticket was not signed. The man had verbally disclaimed ownership. Haley had handled it by procedure. State rules were clear. The man had no claim. He screamed, threatened, swore. But it didn't matter. Haley stood still, ticket in hand. And for the first time in months, She wasn't the one feeling small. The news broke the next morning. Cashier refuses to return $7 million ticket to man who mocked her. Lottery winner's ticket not signed. Legal ownership under fire. And the photo that went viral? Haley Jennings standing behind her register, holding the ticket, with a look that said, "I'm done being walked over." Social media exploded. Some called her a thief, others called her a hero. But the truth was simple. She followed the rules. He didn't. And now the law was on her side. The man, whose name turned out to be Douglas Kearns, went on live TV. "She stole it. She humiliated me. She cost me my future." But it didn't land. Because clips from the security camera were leaked. They saw him laugh, saw him mock her, heard every cruel word. And suddenly, nobody was on his side. Haley received calls, lawyers, agents, even morning talk shows. Everyone wanted her story. Everyone wanted to know, would she keep the money? On Friday, she walked into the store for the last time. Dressed in clean jeans, shirt pressed, head high. She stood at the end of aisle 1, the same lane where her card was declined just days before, and gave a short statement. "I never asked for this. All I wanted was to feed my sister and get through another shift. But when someone kicks you while you're down, and the world watches, you get to choose what happens next. I'm choosing this." She pulled out a folder. "I'm donating $3.5 million to a national fund that provides emergency support to low-wage workers facing abuse or crisis." Gasps. "And $3.5 million to a new program in my city for single mothers working double shifts. They'll get housing stipends, groceries, and child care." Reporters fired questions. "You're not keeping any of it?" Haley smiled. "I already won. That night, he tried to make me feel small, but that moment showed me my worth." Someone asked, "Do you forgive him?" She paused, then said, "I don't need to. He has to live with what he did. And I'm living with what I changed." A week later, Douglas Kearns was seen giving a shaky apology on local news. Sweaty, nervous. I was wrong. I was angry. I shouldn't have spoken that way. I lost more than money. I lost respect." But Haley, she gained everything. Not just headlines, not just applause. She gained a voice, a platform, and a story that women and workers everywhere shared like wildfire. The cashier who turned cruelty into justice. She didn't become rich. She became powerful in a better way. And every time a worker scanned groceries with trembling hands, they remembered her. Every time someone was mocked, they whispered her name. Because Haley showed the world. Sometimes the real jackpot is dignity. Thank you for watching. If you want to get more of that kind of stories, press like and check out our channel.